Sarcopenia after 60. These vitamins can help you stay strong. Hello there, my friend. Let me ask you something. Where are you joining me from today? Are you watching this video from your kitchen table with a warm cup of tea? Are you on your porch letting the morning breeze touch your face? Or maybe you are sitting in your favorite chair, phone in hand, just hoping to find something helpful today. Wherever you are, I am truly glad you are here, because what I'm about to share with you could change how you eat, how you feel, and even how you move in the days ahead. My name is William Johnson, and this is Lifewell Seniors, a place where we talk about real health, real strength, and how to live fully and independently after 60. Now let me ask you another question. Have you been feeling weaker lately? Maybe going upstairs feels harder, or getting up from the couch takes a little more effort than it used to. Does it seem like your balance is just not what it once was? If you have noticed any of that, I want to tell you something important. It is not just aging, and it is not just how life goes. There is a reason behind it, and there are ways to fix it. You have probably heard about protein and how it helps build muscle. That is absolutely true. But today we are going to talk about something just as important but far less talked about: the vitamins and micronutrients your muscles need after 60 to stay strong, steady, and responsive. Because here is what most people do not realize. You can eat enough calories. You can even eat enough protein. But if you are missing key vitamins, your muscles might still shrink, slowly, quietly, until one day you wake up and realize you cannot do what you used to. That is what this episode is all about. Today we will explore why sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss, is not just about age. It is also about nutrition. The top 5 vitamins that older adults are often missing. What happens when these nutrients are too low in your system? The foods you can eat to restore them without spending money on fancy supplements. And how to build a simple, practical plan you can start using right away. By the end of this video, you will not only understand what is happening inside your body, you will know exactly what you can do to take your strength back one meal at a time. So please stay with me until the end. And while you are watching, feel free to drop a comment below. Let me know. Have you ever had a blood test come back with a vitamin deficiency? Or maybe you were told you were just getting older when really you were missing something essential. Your story matters, and someone else in this community might need to hear it today. All right, are you ready? Let us get into it. Let us talk about sarcopenia and nutrition and the simple steps you can take starting now to stay stronger, steadier, and more confident in your body at any age. Now, let us start with a word you may have heard, but probably have not been told enough about. Sarcopenia. It sounds medical, and it is. But more than that, it is personal. Because sarcopenia affects almost everyone over 60, and yet very few people even know what it means. Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of skeletal muscle mass, strength, and function that happens as we age. It begins quietly, often around your 40s, and accelerates after 60. And while it is common, it is not something we should just accept. Here is what the research shows. According to the National Institutes of Health, adults lose 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade after the age of 30. By the time you are 80, you could have lost up to 50% of your total muscle. That is not a small thing. That is the difference between walking confidently or needing a walker, between getting out of a chair easily or needing help, between independence and dependence. So why does this happen? Well, most people are told it is just aging, but aging alone does not cause sarcopenia. What actually accelerates this process is a combination of 3 things. Number 1, less physical activity. Number 2, poor muscle protein synthesis. And number 3, inadequate nutrient intake, especially vitamins and minerals. Yes, you heard that right. Nutrition plays a much bigger role in muscle strength than most people think. And here is why. After 60, your body does not process food and nutrients the same way it did when you were 30 or 40. Your stomach produces less acid, making it harder to absorb key vitamins like B12. Your kidneys and liver become less efficient at converting vitamin D into its active form. Your appetite may naturally decline, leading to lower overall intake of critical nutrients. And if you are on medications, as many older adults are, those can also deplete your nutrient levels. So while you may be eating the same way you always have, your body is not absorbing or using the nutrients the same way. This leads to what we call a subclinical deficiency. That means your nutrient levels are low enough to cause issues, but not low enough to set off alarms on a basic blood test. Let me give you a real example. One of my patients, let's call her Elaine, was 73 years old. She came in saying she was feeling weaker, foggier, and slower. She thought maybe she had early signs of dementia, but after running some labs, we found her vitamin D and B12 levels were both borderline low. She had never been told to check them before. With just a few changes, adding 1,000 IU of vitamin D daily plus more eggs, fish, and a B12 supplement, her strength improved within weeks. Her memory returned. Her balance improved. She started walking again without fear. Elaine did not need a new medication. She needed micronutrients. That is the power of nutrition. And not just calories or protein, but the small, often forgotten vitamins and minerals that keep your muscles working properly. Here is the simple truth. You cannot build or maintain muscle without protein, but your body also needs the nutritional tools to use that protein. Those tools include vitamin D to help regulate calcium and muscle function, vitamin B12 for nerve health and energy, magnesium to support muscle contraction, vitamin C and E to fight inflammation and promote recovery, and vitamin K2 to guide calcium to the right places, your bones and muscles, not your arteries. And this is why sarcopenia is not just a protein problem. It is also a micronutrient problem, a hidden, correctable, and highly overlooked one. If you or someone you love is over 60 and feeling more tired, weaker, or off balance than usual, please do not ignore it. Do not just blame age. Ask yourself, am I feeding my muscles what they actually need? In the next part of this video, I will walk you through 5 essential vitamins and nutrients that can help prevent muscle loss and even help you rebuild some of the strength you may have already lost. We will also look at which foods contain them and how you can get them into your diet without pills unless absolutely necessary. You do not have to guess. You just have to give your body what it is quietly asking for. Let us keep going. 5 essential vitamins to prevent muscle loss after 60. Now that we have talked about how nutrition plays a vital role in preventing sarcopenia, let us get practical. In this part of the video, I will walk you through the 5 most important vitamins and micronutrients for maintaining muscle strength after 60. These are nutrients that most older adults are not getting enough of, are critical for muscle function and repair, and can be easily added to your diet with a little intention. So let us break it down one by one. Vitamin D, the muscle activator. This is hands down one of the most important vitamins for older adults. What it does? Vitamin D helps regulate calcium absorption, which is essential for muscle contraction. It also plays a role in neuromuscular signaling, helping your brain and muscles communicate properly. What happens when you are low muscle weakness? Balance problems, increased risk of falls, chronic fatigue. How common is deficiency extremely? It is estimated that over 50% of adults over 65 have insufficient vitamin D levels, especially those who stay indoors or live in cloudy climates. Sources: sunlight, just 15 to 20 minutes on exposed skin several times a week. Fatty fish like salmon or mackerel. Egg yolks, fortified milk or orange juice. Supplements. Most older adults benefit from 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily, but check with your doctor. Vitamin B12, the nerve and energy booster. What it does. Vitamin B12 is essential for maintaining nerve health, supporting red blood cell production, and enabling your body to use protein efficiently. What happens when you are low tingling or numbness in the hands and feet? Poor balance, mental fog or memory loss, muscle fatigue even without exercise. Why it is hard to absorb after 60. As we age, our stomach produces less stomach acid, which is required to absorb B12 from food. Sources: beef liver, eggs, dairy products, fish like tuna and trout. Supplements. Many seniors benefit from sublingual under-the-tongue tablets or monthly B12 shots, especially if they have absorption issues. Vitamin C, the repair and recovery agent. What it does. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that helps with collagen production, tissue repair, and reducing oxidative stress on muscles. What happens when you are low? Slower wound healing, soreness after light activity, feeling tired or run down, weak connective tissue. Sources: oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, kale, broccoli, tomatoes. Daily goal: Aim for 75 to 90 milligrams per day through whole foods more if you are recovering from illness or injury. Vitamin E, the inflammation fighter. What it does. Vitamin E is another antioxidant that protects muscle cells from oxidative damage, especially during stress or exercise. It also supports immune function, which declines with age. What happens when you are low muscle weakness? Vision issues, fatigue, poor coordination. Sources: almonds, sunflower seeds, avocados, spinach, olive oil. Bonus vitamin E also works best when consumed with healthy fats, so drizzle olive oil on your greens or eat nuts with yogurt. Vitamin K2, the calcium traffic controller. Most people have heard of vitamin K, but few know about vitamin K2, a specific form that plays a unique role in directing calcium into bones and muscles and keeping it out of places it should not be, like your arteries. What it does: supports bone strength, prevents arterial calcification, works alongside vitamin D and magnesium. What happens when you are low? Bones become weaker. Calcium builds up in soft tissue. Muscle stiffness. Sources: egg yolks, hard cheeses like Gouda or Edam, natto fermented soybeans, very high in K2. Liver. Note: if you are on blood thinners, talk to your doctor before adjusting vitamin K intake. A few quick reminders. Do not self-diagnose. Ask your doctor for a full blood panel before taking high-dose supplements. Food first. Whenever possible, get your vitamins from whole foods. They contain cofactors that help your body absorb and use nutrients more effectively. Be consistent. One healthy meal will not change your strength, but 1 week of better eating just might. Best foods for seniors to support muscle health. We have talked about why vitamins matter and which ones are essential for keeping your muscles strong. Now it is time to answer the question I hear most often: what should I actually eat? Because let us be honest, not everyone wants to take a handful of supplements every day. And you should not have to. The good news is the vitamins we just covered can all be found in real everyday foods. So in this part, I want to show you which foods are rich in muscle-supporting vitamins, how to build balanced meals using them, and simple tips to make eating well easier and more enjoyable after 60. Let us start with breakfast. 1. The power of breakfast fuel. Your muscles early after a night of sleep, your muscles have gone 8 to 10 hours without fuel. This is the perfect time to provide them with what they need. Here is a smart, simple breakfast. 2 eggs, rich in protein, vitamin D, and B12. 1 slice of whole grain toast with almond butter for fiber, healthy fat, and vitamin E. Half a grapefruit or a handful of berries, a great source of vitamin C. A glass of fortified milk or soy milk provides calcium and vitamin D optional. Add 1 teaspoon of chia seeds for extra magnesium and omega-3s. It is quick, balanced, and full of the nutrients your muscles love. 2. Midday strength, a lunch built for recovery. Lunch is your chance to refuel, especially if you have been moving around during the day. Here is a well-balanced lunch plate. 4 ounces of grilled salmon packed with protein, vitamin D, and omega-3s, half a cup of cooked quinoa, a complete plant protein rich in magnesium, steamed broccoli or kale, both high in vitamin C and K2, a drizzle of olive oil for vitamin E and better absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Add a small apple or orange for a sweet, vitamin-rich finish. This meal helps support muscle recovery, joint health, and energy. 3. A nourishing dinner light. But powerful dinner should not be heavy, especially if you plan to go to bed within a few hours. But it should still provide key nutrients. Here is a muscle-supporting dinner idea. 3 to 5 ounces of roasted chicken thigh, excellent source of B12 and zinc, sweet potato, complex carbs for energy, plus vitamin C, sautéed spinach with garlic, rich in magnesium, and vitamin K. A sprinkle of feta cheese or grated Parmesan adds calcium and flavor. Want dessert? Try Greek yogurt with a few almonds and cinnamon. It is loaded with protein, probiotics, and vitamin E. 4 easy snacks that actually help your muscles. Snacking is not bad, but choose snacks that feed your muscles, not just your cravings. Here are smart options: hard-boiled eggs, protein and B12, cottage cheese with pineapple, calcium, vitamin C, and protein, trail mix with almonds, walnuts, and dried apricots, vitamin E, magnesium, potassium, a smoothie with banana, spinach, and protein powder, great for a mid-morning lift. Tip: keep snacks prepped in small containers so you are not tempted to grab processed junk. 5. Grocery staples, what to keep on hand. Here is a list of affordable, nutrient-rich foods that support muscle strength and can stay in your kitchen year-round. Eggs, Greek yogurt plain, canned tuna or salmon, quinoa or brown rice, spinach fresh or frozen, broccoli, bananas, sweet potatoes, avocados, almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, fortified milk, dairy or plant-based, whole grain bread, olive oil, beans canned or dry. Keep these in your kitchen and you will always have the building blocks for muscle health. Meal planning made easy. You do not need to plan every bite, but a little preparation can go a long way. Here are 3 tips. Number 1. Cook in batches. Grill chicken, boil eggs, or steam vegetables on Sunday for the week ahead. Number 2. Use the 3 colors on your plate rule. Green veggie plus protein plus colorful carb like sweet potato or berries. Number 3. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration makes muscles feel weaker and slows digestion. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water each day, more if you are active. What about supplements? Whole foods should always come first. But sometimes, especially with age-related absorption issues, supplements can be helpful. Here is what I recommend: vitamin D3 1000 to 2000 IU daily. Vitamin B12 sublingual tablets or monthly injections if needed. Magnesium citrate or glycinate. Gentle on the stomach, helps with sleep and muscle cramps. Multivitamin for seniors, only if your doctor recommends it. Always check with your healthcare provider, especially if you take other medications. The bottom line: your muscles are made of protein, but they are powered by micronutrients. Think of each vitamin as a spark plug. Without them, the engine does not run smoothly, even if the gas tank, your calories, is full. Eating well is not about perfection. It is about consistency, variety, and intention. And remember, food is not just fuel. It is care. It is dignity. It is strength in every bite. In the next section, we will talk about common mistakes older adults make when trying to eat healthy and how those habits may actually be working against your strength. So stay with me. We are not done yet. Common vitamin mistakes in older adults. Now that you know which vitamins are essential and how to get them from real food, let us talk about something just as important: what goes wrong. Because even with the best intentions, many older adults are still missing the mark when it comes to vitamins and muscle health. And I get it. The shelves are full of bottles. The labels are confusing. The internet says 100 different things. It is easy to feel overwhelmed. So in this part, I will walk you through 5 common mistakes I see all the time and what you can do to avoid them. Let us get into it. Mistake number 1: skipping blood work. One of the most important steps in managing your vitamin intake is also one of the most overlooked: getting your levels tested. Many people start taking supplements just in case without ever checking what they truly need. But here is the truth. Too little of a vitamin can make you weak, but too much can be harmful, especially with fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. For example, taking 5,000 IU of vitamin D every day when your level is already normal could lead to toxicity over time. What to do instead? Ask your doctor for a basic micronutrient panel once a year. It should include vitamin D, B12, magnesium, iron, and folate. Use those numbers to guide what you take. Mistake number 2: taking supplements on an empty stomach. Vitamins need a partner, especially the ones that dissolve in fat. If you take your vitamin D, vitamin E, or K2 first thing in the morning with only coffee or water, your body may absorb less than 30% of it. What to do instead? Take fat-soluble vitamins with a meal that contains healthy fat like eggs, avocado nuts, or olive oil. That way your body can actually use what you give it. Mistake number 3: believing more is better. Let me be clear. When it comes to vitamins, more is not always better. Over-supplementing can lead to constipation from too much iron, nerve damage from too much B6, calcium buildup in arteries from excessive vitamin D without K2, medication interactions. What to do instead? Start small. Use food as your foundation. Only supplement where you are deficient, and talk to your provider before adding anything high dose. Mistake number 4: ignoring medication interactions. This one is sneaky. Many common medications taken by older adults can block nutrient absorption or increase loss through urine. For example, metformin for diabetes can lower B12. Proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux reduce magnesium and B12. Diuretics for blood pressure can cause loss of potassium and magnesium. Blood thinners may require you to monitor vitamin K closely. What to do instead? Bring a list of your supplements and medications to every checkup. Ask your doctor or pharmacist if anything might be interfering. Mistake number 5. Using senior multivitamins without reading labels. Not all multivitamins are created equal. Some brands made for seniors are too low in key nutrients, only 400 IU of vitamin D, for example, filled with artificial dyes, sugars, or low absorption forms, missing vitamin K2 entirely, which is crucial when taking vitamin D. What to do instead? Flip the bottle. Look for at least 1,000 IU of vitamin D3, methylcobalamin for B12, not cyanocobalamin. No added sugar or artificial dyes. A trusted brand that tests for purity and potency. Or better yet, skip the one-size-fits-all pill and target what you need based on your labs. A quick mindset shift. It is not about perfection. Let me leave you with this thought. You are not trying to be perfect. You are not trying to become a nutritionist. You are simply trying to give your muscles the tools they need one day, one meal, one habit at a time. Small changes make a big difference when done consistently. So let us review the 5 vitamin mistakes to avoid. Number 1. Not getting blood work. Number 2. Taking vitamins without food. Number 3. Thinking more is always better. Number 4. Not checking for medication interactions. Number 5. Relying on poor quality multivitamins. You deserve better, and your muscles are listening. In the next section, I will help you put all of this into a simple weekly plan. No overwhelm, no confusion, just a clear path forward designed for you. Let us keep going. Weekly micronutrient plan and healthy aging tips. So now that we have talked about sarcopenia, the vitamins your muscles rely on, and the foods that help restore your strength, let us take it one step further. Because knowledge is great, but what matters most is what you do with it. So in this final part, I want to offer you something simple. A 1-week plan to help you start building better habits right now. Nothing fancy, no complicated recipes, just real whole food ideas you can follow, adjust, and enjoy. Your 7-day micronutrient support plan. This plan focuses on meals that provide high-quality protein, vitamins D, B12, Ce, and K2, magnesium and calcium, antioxidants, and healthy fats. You can mix and match based on what you enjoy. Day 1, rebuild and replenish breakfast. 2 scrambled eggs, spinach, and whole grain toast with avocado. Lunch, tuna salad with mixed greens, cherry tomatoes, and olive oil dressing. Dinner, baked salmon, sweet potato, and steamed broccoli. Snack, Greek yogurt with walnuts. Day 2, gentle support breakfast. Oatmeal with banana chia seeds and almond butter. Lunch, grilled chicken, brown rice, and sautéed kale. Dinner, lentil soup with carrots and side of cornbread. Snack, cottage cheese with pineapple. Day 3, energy and balanced breakfast. Hard-boiled eggs and fresh fruit salad. Lunch, turkey sandwich on whole grain bread with lettuce and tomato. Dinner, stir-fried tofu with quinoa and red bell peppers. Snack, handful of almonds and 1 square of dark chocolate. Day 4, heart and muscle harmony. Breakfast, whole grain English muffin with peanut butter and a glass of fortified orange juice. Lunch, baked cod with roasted Brussels sprouts and wild rice. Dinner, chickpea stew with spinach and diced tomatoes. Snack, string cheese and a pear. Day 5, immune boost and repair breakfast. Yogurt parfait with berries and flaxseed. Lunch, beef and vegetable stir-fry over brown rice. Dinner, baked chicken thighs with green beans and mashed sweet potatoes. Snack, sliced apple with almond butter. Day 6, brain and bone support breakfast. Scrambled eggs, sautéed mushrooms, and whole grain toast. Lunch, black bean soup with avocado and lime. Dinner, grilled shrimp with asparagus and quinoa. Snack, fortified plant-based milk and banana. Day 7, Sunday reset breakfast protein smoothie with spinach, banana, almond milk, and protein powder. Lunch, tuna wrap with mixed greens and carrot sticks. Dinner, roasted turkey breast with wild rice and sautéed kale. Snack, cottage cheese and 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. Daily add-ons for muscle support. Drink at least 6 to 8 cups of water throughout the day. Add a dash of olive oil to steamed veggies or salad for vitamin E. Go outside for 15 to 20 minutes of sun exposure for natural vitamin D. Walk for at least 15 minutes a day to encourage circulation and balance. A word of encouragement. If all of this feels like a lot, remember you do not have to change everything overnight. Start with 1 meal a day, or even just 1 snack. Choose 1 small thing you can do better today than yesterday, because every meal is not just nutrition. It is muscle memory in motion. It is an act of respect for the body that carries you. You are not too old to get stronger. You are not too late to improve your health. You are just in time right now to make a powerful shift. And the best part, you are not doing this alone. At Lifewell Seniors, we are here to support each other, learn together, and grow stronger together. Now it is your turn. Before you go, I would love to hear from you. Which day of the meal plan sounds easiest for you to try first? Drop a comment below and let me know. Your experience could help someone else who is watching right now. And if this video gave you something valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss another health-boosting conversation like this one. Until next time, this is William Johnson with Lifewell Seniors, reminding you to stay strong, stay well, and stay with us. You have more strength in you than you think, and your next meal could be your strongest yet.